I feel like Vitality are in big trouble moving into this A site, but they are moving all together. So they might be able to win out trades eventually, because there isn't a massive crossfire setup. There are a couple of players looking towards elbow. It's MrFaliN actually at a drop first. kRaxs very successful with his shot. yetujey isolated, and so is qRaxs. Vitality don't lose a player throughout that.
It's a slaughter on that A site now. cNed on at least a bit of a deeper angle than that may be anticipated. But even then, FUT, they're in a 2 versus 5. They need these frags to start coming in thick and fast. Otherwise, they're just going to get overwhelmed.
Oh yeah, you're expecting something brilliant from FUT to come out here, and cNed's already started that effort. Unfortunately for him, AtaKaptan doesn't have the same luck. And it's cNed against the world, really. There are a lot of cNed fans out here today. But whether he's Vitality seems to be the one seizing control of B main so far, and they actually might go for something aggressive. A little bit different positioning here from Runner, which does catch yetujey off guard. qRaxs is there right behind him, so he does quite literally have his back. But is that going to be enough? The entry hasn't quite succeeded. They need to take full site control to stop qRaxs from getting the diffuser.
Spike down.
The planter, if you will. So a 2v3, still without the realms of possibility for Vitality.
This is where things get a little bit worrying for Vitality, because FUT, they've just gone quiet. They want Vitality to try and take a fight with them, but they are not being obliged. kRaxs has to go aggressive. Spots out the first information to work with, and a clean shot to bring it down to a 2v2.
Oh, I would have said they were back into the fight, but cNed got a nice little angle to keep it going for FUT. Sayf, that's the shot. The star Turkish player is out. And now AtaKaptan touching the spike. Trying to see if Sayf takes the bet, but touches it again. Sayf, does he take the chance? Sayf is clean, quick. Runner. This actually is going to be a lot more aggressive for Vitality, but the paranoia is going to delay them substantially. On the other end, Sayf actually picks up one, not untraded.
I've got your trail.
But these Seekers do show that Vitality don't want to slow down their pace, at least throw down a cross. Showstopper coming through. Successful with picking up 2 kills, and Vitality are being stopped a second. qRaxs wants to move in, and at least he's got yetujey to work with, but his patience granted here.
Planted.
Is this what's going to allow them to get the victory? Paint shield in their direction is getting difficult and difficult as long as this round goes on. Vitality pressuring and not giving them an inch, not peeking them at all, not wanting to make any mistakes. For this is virtually impossible. ceNder, different elevation as well to add to the complexity.
One enemy remaining.
He does achieve with one, and yetujey forced back. That's to save Vitality. What a tremendous turn of events. After having such a close match, Vitality are winning every single round so far.
Yeah, and it feels like for Runner at least, he's just come alive. They're even going to try and hunt the rifle. But yetujey gets out of the state.
Let's make this a 5-man retake. Let's not lose any players early in this round.
Yeah, and I like the fact that the Trailblazer there from the sky actually hit every bit of Sayf utility there was bad loss.
Let's see if it's going to be the difference maker though. Hunter's Fury denying the plant for now. Tag onto 2. Not the kill though. Missed chance to shut down a lot of them, but ceNder and Runner, all of them in low, can FUT clean up. No command. No one can use abilities on site from Vitality. Opportunity now for FUT to move in. MrFaliN starts, well placed. Can Vitality delay long enough? Crossfire to Vitality step up. Sayf wary of positions. This is going to be close. FUT are running low on time. They've got to move in quickly. Trades coming out. Finding the opportunity for FUT to move in. On the spike they go. ceNder on site, doing so much. ceNder! On the map in Valorant overall last year. This time, they need to do something even greater. Challenge for titles. And so far, this roster is taking some time to get up to wraps with each other. First blood goes to them at least. Maybe this is where they end their drought.
Sayf trying to go accelerate here into the Sober. qRaxs is good for one, but
oh my god!
Lost.
They missed each other!
Hit on Destrian. I'm very curious to see how effective Vitality's alpha plants are going to be, but for Runner, already taken down. Kaptan, this is a great opening.
It is indeed. I think Vitality are actually going to find an opening towards mid here. Sayf gets a pick, which does equalize the playing field. qRaxs is spotted, so FUT are going to be wary of it. ceNder aggresses even further, and he's got his team with him. Showstopper enabled. Be careful. Oh, everybody avoids it. Everybody avoids it.
From ceNder there to avoid it. Just gets out, teleports again. He's here, there, and everywhere.
The thing is, if kRaxs gets killed here, he's got the spike, so he might not be able to get to cross. But cNed doesn't expect for kRaxs to be there.
5 has been expended. That's going to guarantee the plant. The Sneakers as well, also finding the last 2 players. what looked like a great opening from FUT, maybe crumbling around them, already a man down, kicks with so much utility to work with here.
Yetujey. A lot of people have been banking on this 18-year-old, saying that this guy could be the next star of Turkey. Yet to see it in this map as a whole. Sayf says a no to AtaKaptan. So yetujey forced in a 1v3.
Shut down instantly. What's that going to do for the confidence?
Indeed. But at least for now, they're winning out on the trade. So finally playing off of a numbers advantage, but they need to enter the site, Vitality do. And I think that from the shadows is well timed. Because that allows the B site to have an extra defender. ceNder no more. And FUT, double the amount of players alive than their opponents do. Destrian sneaking past. AtaKaptan, do you expect this?
Maybe he hides as well. Bear in mind that the Vitality players, they're very separated here, Pathlos. There's still a bit of time to work with, but it's all thanks from this Viper utility.
Guiding light to maybe allow Destrian to move into the back of the site. Oh, we know instead. Just walks past it. They know there's someone there. AtaKaptan reads it in time. And that means FUT have a solid hold over this. cNed finding the last
timeout there is FUT. They have the ult advantage. They even have that operator, but it doesn't come in time. MrFaliN falls.
Ooh. One of the players that we wanted to see come up alive is cNed. And he gets the kill.
He's going to keep going as well. I like the aggression behind this.
Sayf does punish yetujey though. Cypher with Cypher. Vitality looks to create gaps within the defense, and I think cNed is forced to do it all himself. Good shot, backs out. Now, do you expect kicks to move in this quickly? Get your gun out, cNed. Oh, close one. Nice try. What can this Turkish star do? Stuck in a corner. Do they expect it? Oh, runner pre-fires it. And here's FUT back onto the defense. qRaxs double kill. FUT, is this their chance to get a third? I think it is!
Push into him. And it's all playing for info here if you're on FUT.
At the same time, Vitality are grouping all together. Oh, timing! AtaKaptan spotted by the cam as well. Tries to delay it a little bit. qRaxs finds a Hunter's Fury kill. And he himself dances in the sight. And stands strong, paranoid. Still collects it!
Word.
Unbelievable! And now Sayf call to action.
He's setting up for this pistol round. They're going to go for your standard B hit. A few players sort of lurking in and around tiles, but it's going to be MrFaliN to lead the charge here against Sayf.
Sayf is going to play a close angle, pre-fired by MrFaliN. Bye-bye. And now Destrian to the back of the site. Struggling, but ends up picking it up, so it's still a trade.
Into the 4 versus 4 now. The rotation's got to come quickly, but look at this flank from yetujey.
Nice little underhand flash. Runner's in trouble, but no! Is able to skate away. cNed couldn't quite pick it up, and now he's dealing with 3 up against them.
But the flank Pavlos is still coming. FUT, they've just got to buy time here.
At least AtaKaptan is making his way towards this A site, trying to get that plant down. cNed, can you find any kills? All 3 players against you are low, but Vitality aren't taking fights on their own. Oh no, the door is closed. There's nowhere to go. Runner punishes and takes him down. yetujey on the back around. Tries to deny rotations, but they're still punching upwards. There's 2 player per player on that Vitality side.
Kaptan going to have to be the next one to take the engagement. Vitality, they are low on HP here. They get the hell out of dodge. The flash is good, but for FUT, they can at least play for the spike here.
Smoke off one of the angles, but AtaKaptan's got to do a lot here to allow his team to move in. yetujey doubles up. Ooh, let's see what you can do here, yetujey. That's another. Maybe that's the clutch. You've got kicks up against you. 18-year-old versus 18-year-old. Flash on top. Goes around. Oh, it's rolled around the roundabout. Oh no! yetujey has done it! Round goes to FUT! And the crowd goes wild! 7-0. And now all of a sudden they seem like a hair's length away. cNed. Nice shot onto runner, at least it's traded right back up for Vitality. But still, slow pace from FUT, and they've got a play on the lurk towards the B site. I wonder how that will come into play.
I wonder as well, MrFaliN. Trying to find an angle to work with here. Instead, no information ascertained. Vitality got to potentially be quite aggressive to get even more information here, and we're going to see that from the Skydog. qRaxs still hasn't seen anything at all, only 1 bit of knowledge. Vitality may just
I know exactly where you are.
Well, the neural theft will definitely make it a little bit easier for the attackers. Vitality stick in place. Cam enabled again. qRaxs is having trouble staying out of the cameras. Smoke coming through and it's rightly timed because cNed can just spray across. No way it's that easy. Paranoia avoided though, and yetujey still in it. He succeeded with a clutch before when it was a 1v4, now a 1v2. Should be more fathomable.
Once again, he's given the call, the mantle of responsibility. Able to work with a bit of space here. Only 15 seconds to work with.
No way he's sticking it. He does go off it. Oh, gets one.
Unfortunately, he's got to make that rotation. They stacked that B site. They've read it correctly. FUT, they get ready to extend, but cNed draws first blood.
He does indeed, and that's going to make it a little bit more difficult for FUT, given that cNed and Vitality are all here to defend. Showstopper in yetujey's face covered with paint, and now FUT, now with 2 remaining, have got to do it all. Thankfully for them, they've got high hitters. cNed there. But AtaKaptan won't survive long enough to see cNed. Vitality, yet again, I think it's what they've shown throughout the entire week, is that they allow their opponents to move into positions that they want them to be in, funnel them into a slaughter.
They do just that now. 4 versus 3. Runner going to take a lot of util damage here. He is going to have to back off. It's always util used as well. So for FUT, they are making this expensive for Vitality.
How much more expensive can it be, though? At the end of the day, one rifle can't be all that difficult to bring back, considering, you know, cNder's on that 2.3 creds, 1.7 for Runner. Not too far off. I wouldn't mind a plan, and with a pick here, qRaxs might have given FUT a light at the end of the tunnel. AtaKaptan, attaboy, Runner wants to stop it all from happening, but I think this is the best decision for AtaKaptan. Get your ultimate, go to the other side of the map, and now you've drawn things to a 1v2 situation.
It's still got quite a bit of HP to work with as well, and that Vandal. For Vitality, they have to be very wary of the fact that the first thing Kaptan's going to do now is try and isolate one of these players.
I don't think Vitality is going to make that very easy for him. One of the things that Vitality have been really good at is that regrouping. Having some strong fundamentals in this way, buddy systems all around. This one will be no different. But AtaKaptan, albeit the odds, eliminates the threat, halves it in 2. Cut in the middle. AtaKaptan goes all the way around, and this is very reminiscent of what yetujey did earlier on. All you have to do is wait for the clock to run out.
It'll be massive next round.
Runner with a hero rifle.
yetujey denying a bit of info in, but it's the swing from Vitality. Instantly shut down by Kaptan. A 3K. All headshots, Pavlos.
I don't think I've seen a cleaner spray transfer this entire tournament.
That is as clean as it physically gets. Kaptan, he's going to try and hunt for his ace as well, and I do not blame him.
I mean, it might be clean, but I also feel filthy right now after watching that one. AtaKaptan wanting the ace. Oh, he's successful and gets...
Runner, but it won't matter. Null command expended, and a push coming towards the speed sites.
And with the AWP collected, MrFaliN, as soon as he gets his unsecure, he's going to be using it. Runner avoiding it somehow. Destrian on site, but he still gets traded. All of a sudden, FUT have got all the control they need, and qRaxs can be brought right back into life. qRaxs wants to move it forward. cNed throws down a showstopper. Successful in picking up Sayf, and cNder all by himself is in big trouble.
1 versus 4, Pavlos. He's got to find this first kill, and he's got to find it fast. Being pushed. Well, cNder, he's got... He may have the Vandal next round, and it gives Vitality at least something to work with. We saw Runner with the hero Phantom do quite a bit, but it feels like it's going to pale in comparison when you consider that FUT.
Only cNder perhaps for the deep side of it. Oh, spotted and anticipated by yetujey. FUT, numbers advantage.
So smart, and we're seeing the utility used to delay, but it's not to stop. Rotations have to come in. Runner going to be pressured here, especially if qRaxs isn't able to find this frag in mid.
FUT, he's up, freeze. But with that guiding light, I believe Runner peeking, got all the information he needed, and now they can just place their players in a position where they can defend against Market. Safe in the corner, unchecked, and will have to get a kill down with them. Again, this is a pistol round by Vitality. Winning this one would be shooting upwards.
The neural set gives so much information. The push now comes around what looks like towards A, so it's time for Destrian to shine, Pavlos.
Oh no! All was needed was 1 HP to take cNed down in a snake bite. causes his death.
The rotation's going from Kaptan from the flank, but there isn't enough time, Pavlos. There's only about 10 seconds left.
They've got to deal with Destrian, but he's got the most deadly weapon of them all at this distance. But AtaKaptan reads his corner position, and there you go, FUT back into the fight. They need to get the spike down.
Is there enough time? Oh, they're cutting it close, Pavlos.
Oh, they get it!
Not quite.
They don't!
Now
Runner might be challenged here. Trailblazer, opportunity to be taken a move to the smoke. AtaKaptan getting a shot onto Runner. Very nicely done, FUT. They need to react quickly because losing this round would mean that Vitality get to themselves a 12 match point. And FUT down economically. They're moving forward. cNed leaving control over mid and turning their attention towards the B side. But there's still Destrian here that can do a lot of damage. cNed no more. And all of a sudden, Vitality are ahead. AtaKaptan and qRaxs turning it all around. qRaxs enabled! ceNder! A little bit too late to the party.
He's got to back off now, Pavlos. He's got to try and take a duel with MrFaliN, the IGL.
And ceNder comes out on top. AtaKaptan is so low.
Cover going out.
qRaxs down to 80 points of health.
30 seconds
There is a
left.
world where ceNder picks this up. What a world would that be? qRaxs reads it.
This Vitality defense.
One-way smoke enabled here from Sayf. He's definitely blind though, so he won't be able to use it to try and get one of these kills. Jumping over one of the tripwires, cNed has to drop back here. Sayf reads it, and it's still a trade. Destrian to the back of the site. He's got a classic, so he's going to help. Well, wait for Runner to help him instead. Showstopper enabled, and FUT just ease back straight away. Don't want any of this, and leave yetujey to die.
yetujey picks off the rest of FUT. They pummel their way, they barrel their way down to A with yetujey, with MrFaliN, left alone in mid to buy time, much needed time.
That's a linchpin position. And I think the entirety of FUT are counting on him to get the flank onto works. Oh, wait a minute. He's going all the way around, and no one is checking his direction. Oh boy, this could be deadly moving in. There's Destrian, that's a free kill. And that's a 3 versus 3. qRaxs knowing where the rest of them are coming, but Vitality need to care of their behinds because MrFaliN is here to stay!
Pavlos, the Vitality are in serious.
Slow. Kicks will try and get a kill without being traded himself, but he's got painter thrown out at him. Hunter's Fury here from MrFaliN is going to be important! Reads the TP! Incredible! And FUT are ahead.
Plant goes down, 4 versus 5 retake. Make that a 3 versus 5 retake, Pavlos. The reposition comes out, Vitality. At what point do they call to save? Look at the money! There's nothing behind these Vandals.
No, they've got to save. They definitely have to save. There's no other way. Knowing there's 5 players, no, they haven't done any damage. FUT, they've made the comeback work. Last round they equalized. This time they're getting the lead for the first time this series.
My, oh my, FUT, 12-11, Vitality. It looked like a sealed deal. It looked done and dusted. From the grave, FUT have shown us that there's still life within these Turks.
That's what we get for counting them out. That's what we get for denying that these guys have incredible comeback capabilities. Now, Vitality going to try their best to save these guns. Like you said, they have nothing. Oh.
Oh, a lot of players spotted.
That is so much info.
So much to work with now. The game is afoot. Vitality know where the push is coming from. Can they stop it?
Even though they had the info early, this spike plant is inevitable. And with ceNder going down, FUT have got a clear opportunity here because now they're the ones defending. Now the pressure is all on the Golden Hornets. Smoke depleted. Recon still up for usage. cNed to the back of the site. Paint shots at him. Vitality going to move together. There's only one on a different angle. That's going to be Destrian. Sayf doing all so much. Vitality might be able to close it out here. yetujey and MrFaliN low. And Sayf is going to do it all by himself. Shorty does the job. He's got one more to find. But the spike is ticking and he needs to get to it quickly. Oh, Shorty in hand. And it's going to be enough. FUT